This is the Echo Network.
The Royalman Report. They even have a sponsor now.
It was Kelly's Westport Inn.
With
the great guys from the Royalman Report.
Oh, yes, Casey Royalman and his wacky crew were there.
Michael Engel.
They call themselves the Kings of Kaufman.
Chris Kamler, who is the producer.
All right, stand by.
And Troy Olson. And now, the Royalman Report.
Which is this group of Royals fans, like 3 or 4 of them, and they are kind of clinically insane.
And welcome into the final Royalman Report. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We kind of snuck this one in there, but this will be the last Royalman Report, possibly ever. More details to come on that here in a little while, but
we're only so lucky.
Yes. More details coming on that here as the episode goes on, but tune in. It's going to be a big, exciting episode. We're going to be joined by, and I don't have his little character name up here, but he goes on his regular account on Twitter is like Penguin, so I'm going to have a feeling of where he falls in the Batman-Superman battle. But
what does that mean?
I think it's a Penguin reference.
Oh.
But that's just me. Penguin.
Right,
I don't know.
Fine.
I might be wrong. But anyways, we're going to be joined by him a little bit. He's a Carne Cabeza, I think is the name, and he's LuchadOriole, I think, and I think actually Michael Engel kind of coined that, and he ran with it, so that's going to be kind of interesting if he does truly give Mike credit for coining it. On that note, I'm Troy Olson. I'm joined in studio by Chris Kamler. Chris, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
And we're not totally sure where Michael Engel is.
Yeah, we don't know where he is. It's all right.
So if he's out there somewhere,
okay.
we hope to see him at some point. If not, we won't be joined by Michael Engel today.
It's all right. We probably missed an email somewhere.
We only send out about 400 of them a week.
Right. Yep. Pretty much.
We are
a hopping chat room today, so
we are
a lot of guys in the chat room.
A lot of guys in the chat room. Well, that's good because it's going to be a fun episode. We're going to have a good time. I see Carne Cabezas in there, and so hopefully he's able to hear what we're talking about. So that'll help when we get.
Oh, that's him. That's our guy.
That's our guy. So, but I did send you his Skype,
God,
so you
I'm
should
glad
have that.
I didn't say anything rude,
right? No, you saved those for me.
I guess so.
Anyways, been a very, very exciting week. You know, I sent an email to you guys that I got through the Royalman Report box that we didn't talk about on the air, but one of our great listeners, a guy that I think listens to every show, has for a while, he's been in some of the chat rooms, really was down on me being down on the Royals a couple weeks ago here on the Royalman Report, and I think I was being fair. I don't think I was saying anything that was unfair.
Royals were pretty crappy.
And let's be real, they're still a pretty crappy team. They're 14 games under 500, but they're playing like the team we expected them to be.
Well, they still start Jeff Francoeur, so
right.
There's not really much you can do about that.
But this week, the biggest part of what seems to be their success, on top of great starting pitching coming out of nowhere, but Sal Perez looks like the guy that you and I think Sal Perez is going to be.
No, he's been fantastic. I mean, he came back. He's a doubles machine the last couple of nights. RBI machine hit the go-ahead run last night, and then did the same tonight. So it's been pretty awesome. No question about it. So I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. Yeah, no,
here.
you're reading the internet while you're supposed to be doing a
looked
podcast.
Like,
I understand that.
It looked like
no problem.
It looked like
what can we do to make the next hour for you the most entertaining?
Right,
is really what we're all about. So
it looked like there was some troubles with the chat room, but it looks like it may be just one person.
Just the guy we're supposed to have on the
show. Wait a minute. So this could get real interesting real fast. It could be a typical Royalman Report right here.
Pretty much.
So you guys kind of did a fun show last Thursday. Let's talk about that first. Let's revisit the Kansas City Baseball Vault.
Yeah, who'd we have on the Kansas City Baseball Vault?
Jeff's dad.
Yeah, we did. We had Jeff's dad, Randy, on the show, and that was really cool. We wanted to do that just to try it. You know, the Baseball Vault kind of has this motto of talking about the past and the present and the future, and I thought that'd be kind of cool to have Jeff and his dad on the show. I was supposed to have my dad, but my dad was taking my mom out for a date for the first time in like 10 years. So we had Randy on, and Randy her and Jeff her, and you know, just listening to the show, you couldn't absolutely tell that they were father and son, because they both have the same kind of delivery mechanism. And
yeah, they definitely were the same voice, same.
It's pretty funny,
same talking style.
No, we talked about what it was like to, I think my son's going to grow up being a Royals fan in a completely different way than it was back in the 50s and the 60s, and when baseball was a little bit more pure and a little bit more interesting, and it's just I found it fascinating. So we talked with him for a little bit. We also talked with the Diamond Jim Gentile, who was just a fascinating guy. We talked to him. He finished third in the MVP voting in the famed season of 1961 behind Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle, and had a great time talking with him. And he was also a Kansas City A for a brief time, and I get a big kick out of those shows. We set up. We don't really know who we're going to get until probably 36 hours before the show, and then we start researching them, and I get a big kick out of talking to these guys, and I think they get a kick out of kind of going back in time and talking about their careers back in the day. I mean, those guys played for peanuts, so I got a kick out of it. It's been a lot of fun. And
Diamond Jim Gentile, when we first booked him, I looked at his name. I thought, man, he sounds like he's a wrrestler from the '80s, that would team up with the Killer Bees or something.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, that's not the way it is. So.
But there's your wrestling reference on this show that seems to
I think
find
it's probably not
going
to be the last wrestling reference tonight, I'm guessing.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. Why don't you ping him and see if he's available, and if he is, we'll take a quick break and come right back and talk to him.
Fun.
But while he's doing that, we do have one final Kansas City Baseball Vault as well this coming Thursday. Kansas City Baseball Vault on 1510 a.m. here in Kansas City, or 1510.com. Thursday at 6 p.m. We're supposed to have Joe Randa again, but this time he's supposed to be with one of our co-hosts at the flea market in. He's supposed to be with Jeff Logan at the flea market in Westport, because that night they're doing another one of the great Baseball Historical Society meetings, and they always have a couple of the old guys. This month they have Joe Randa, and I really would like to talk to Joe Randa sober, because the last time I talked to him I wasn't, so I can only imagine what I said.
I'm sure that's great.
Right? That was the famed opening day from a couple of years ago. So we're going to see.
Have you told that story on this show?
Have I told? I think so. I think I've told that story about 18 times to everybody.
That's great.
Just really drunk. Don't drink Jameson. Don't drink a whole bottle of Jameson.
We're not going to tell that story Thursday.
Nope.
We're going to keep that one to ourselves.
We're going to keep that one to ourselves, most definitely. I do not want to.
Quiet time for Troy during that part. So.
I do not want to revisit that moment. That was not one of my better moments as Casey Royal.
Yeah, he's online. And he's also in the chat room, so I figure we can get him. We'll take a break, and
we'll be right back.
Once we get back, we'll get him back. So
all right, we'll be right back. 2, 3, 4.
Hi, this is Ned Bodette for Kelly's Westport Inn. Summertime is here, and that means one thing. Your neighbor's cat sneaks over and craps in your garden. No, of course, I'm just joking. Summer also means my neighbor borrowing your boat trailer and driving it into Smithville Lake, or mosquitoes, or your 3-year-old drinking the air conditioner water. Haha, I guess what I'm saying here is that summer means different things to different people. And for 65 years, Kelly's Westport Inn has been a vacation for those summer problems ever since Randall Kelly poured his first frosty draft in 1947. 102 degrees and 99% humidity? Don't worry, Kelly's is air conditioned and the drinks are as cold as ice. And when the heat breaks, Randall's rooftop is ready for you to kick back, where you can head downstairs for some of the best live music in town. Summer is different things to different people, but to everyone in Kansas City, Kelly's Westport is your summertime bar. I'm Ned Bodette for Kelly's Westport Inn. We'll leave the taps on for you. Hey folks, it's Chris from the Echo Network, and I wanted to tell you about a way to help our podcast by doing nothing different. You buy all your cool stuff from Amazon.com, right? Well, instead of going to Amazon, first go to EchoNetwork.com and then click on the Amazon link right on the page. It takes you to the same Amazon.com website where you can buy the same cool stuff, except when you do buy it, it kicks back a couple of bucks to us here at the Echo Network. You pay the exact same prices, but it helps us with new equipment and storage space for all our podcasts. Make sense? Just go to EchoNetwork.com and click the Amazon link. Then buy whatever you want. A book about bees? Sure. A new toy for your kid? No problem. A A Russian wife who will also double as a maid? Well, I'm not sure they have that one in stock. Anyway, head over to EchoNetwork.com and click the Amazon link on the right and shop until you can't shop anymore. And now back to the show.
A show that looks at Kansas City baseball's past, present, and future.
Shake those sheets. Get on your feet.
Gordon dives, and yes, he made that catch.
Signing Bubba Starling is great news for our city and the team. It really is.
The Kansas City Baseball Vault, every Thursday at 6 on ESPN 1510 AM.
This is Kent Babb, and you're listening to the Royalman Report.
Those guys are hilarious.
And welcome back into the Royalman Report. I like to give Chris does a lot of great work for the show. I take nothing away from what he does.
And I do a lot of terrible work.
He's really hard on himself all the time. If you guys could read the post-show emails, and it's just one self-deprecating fake Ned email after another.
It's awful.
And so Kaler's over here, goes sell it, and his hands just go up in the air. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Nothing's working.
I don't know. It's all good, man. Just happy to be here. Want to do what I can for the team. So.
Are we live with our
we're
friend
live.
from Baltimore?
We got it, baby. We got it, man.
So, a couple years ago, SuperFan
Neil,
Chris.
Can you hear me okay? Just nod. Say hello if you can.
Neil?
Hello?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, we'll get him. All right, go ahead and bring him on, Troy.
Okay, so we're now joined live from the bar in Baltimore, Maryland, I assume, or somewhere there close by. We are joined by Mr. Neil Moorhouse, A.K.A. Carney Cabeza, A.K.A. LuchadOrioles.
Check the monitor there, Troy.
Oh, nice. Very nice looking there, Neil. Can you hear us all right?
Terrible. I can hear you.
Okay, so cool.
I can hear you.
So, Neil, here for us in Kansas City for about 3 years now, there's been these two crazies running around, Superfan Chris and Casey Royalman, which is, of course, me. And then we're watching the Royals games this week. All of a sudden, there's Ranger Man, there's the guy from the White Sox, and then there's you. And people thought that my outfit was a little showy at times. And I think you have me beat, because let's break it down for anybody that missed the game earlier this week. And you actually had some pretty good seats because you had some good airtime there. But obviously, if they're watching our show now on YouTube at youtube.com/Royalman Report, they can see that, or at RoyalmanReport.com, they can see that you're wearing a mask, which we did ask you to wear for the show just for the effect. And you're wearing a mask, and normally for the sake of the games,
I actually think that might be how he walked into the bar.
It could be. For the sake of the games, you wear kind of like wrestling tights with a colored middle part, we'll say, orange colored middle part, and you're shirtless with a cape, and on your stomach you paint free hugs. How's the free hugs part of it working for you?
It's working quite well. Actually.
It's amazing from one superfan to another how many people want to come up to you and take a picture or just be near you because you're dressing like an idiot. It's pretty crazy how many people come up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I thought people were going to be creeped out, but they're quite not. They love it.
I'm creeped out, if that means anything.
I can't explain it.
So yours is kind of it kind of harkens back to the old Mexican wrestlers, right? The Nacho Libre, I think, was what was that, the Jack Black movie?
That was the Jack Black movie, yeah.
It's also an awesome movie.
How drunk were you when you came up with the idea for the costume?
I do this sober, unfortunately.
Oh my God!
I get drunk. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I will do this sober. I will do this drunk.
So now, when everybody asked me, what I was thinking when I came up with Casey Royalman, so coming from me to you, tell everybody where you got the idea to become a Baltimore Orioles superfan.
Well, for 6 For Cinco de Mayo, I bought an outfit for. I found the Mexican wrestling. I found the Mexican wrestling mask online. The Raven. So I bought it online, so I bought it. And I wore it for Cinco de Mayo, and people loved it. So what I ended up doing was like, I need to find an orange and black. I need to find an orange and black one. So I got an orange and black one, but I had to order 50 of them to make it happen. So that's what I did. I had a party at a bar, and 50 of us marched up there and wore this. And I mean, granted, I didn't have the seats that I had on Sunday, but I definitely showed up there with 50 people. Definitely showed up there with 50.
So there was 15 LuchadOrioles at a game last year, or 50. I'm sorry, there was 50 LuchadOrioles at a game last year, is what you're telling us. That's kind of crazy. It was early. It was early.
But see, the thing about it was. I didn't get the exposure that I got, obviously, nationally, because I didn't fit 2 rows behind the dugout. You know, that's really where all this exposure is really coming from, and people are loving it.
And I mean, you really did get the exposure coming from somebody that's had a share of exposure, but never nationally the way you got it. I mean, Huffington Post picked it up. I don't remember how many different places we saw your name pop up as after we decided to have you on and everything. And of course, you know, you're active on Twitter like I am, and so it was an easy match because obviously from one superfan to another, I'm always interested in people that are doing kind of the same thing I am. Where did you come up with, now you're going by LuchadOriole, right? That's the actual name you're using?
Yeah.
I think it's my
code. There we go. Did I lose you?
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, so LuchadOriole's the name. Now, where did you come up with that at?
Well, someone else came up with it for me. Actually, one of the articles written about me was had mentioned LuchadOriole's magic, and I was like, that has the. Someone mentioned it on one of the articles. I was like, that's an awesome name. Like Carne Cabeza, I came up with. I decided to use LuchadOrioles because the Twitter name Carne Cabeza.
Well, now I'm not positive on this, but I believe the article you're referring to is actually one wrote on Kings of Kaufman by our good friends who I thought was going to be in studio with us, but Michael Engel. Is that correct, or was it a different article?
Keep the door closed. Sorry. Say that one more time.
Do you own a bar? Is that what's going on there? Is this your bar or?
Yeah, I'm at a bar. Yes, I'm at a bar. Yes, opening the door, and people keep opening the door to the live music.
They're just jumping in on your show here. So you said you weren't sure which article did the write up off the top of your head, or do you recall?
No, I don't. I just read it. No, I don't. I just read it somewhere, and I was like, that is perfect. I'm gonna need this article that you mentioned. I don't remember where I saw it.
We'll get it to you. I think we
know the author.
We have the connections on that one.
You know, the funny thing between that is that the author of that article also was a backyard wrestler back in the day. So he knows his names. So clearly, if you've been named by this young man, then that's got to be your name because.
That is fantastic.
I like your name even a little bit better than what I use. I like Casey Royalman. I think it's pretty spiffy, but LuchadOriole, that's pretty tight. That keeps it all together right there. So
it flows.
Yeah, it really does flow. And you said in the beginning that your response has been pretty good. When I started doing this, I took a lot of really, really negative response. In fact,
it still does. Honestly,
without Twitter, I probably would have quit doing it within a couple of months of doing it because it was so negative in anything mainstream that I read. So how has the response been for you? Has it been like 80, 90% positive, or has it been a mix of positive and negative?
It's been overwhelmingly unbelievably positive. Like unbelievably positive. It's almost like people were waiting for this to happen. We had 14 seasons, and all of a sudden everybody's like, who is this crazy dressed in, marching around Oriole Stadium, Oriole Park, Camden Yards, and they're like, with his shirt off, and they're like, this is awesome. I gotta get my picture taken.
I think it's the belly.
Hardly any negative.
I think it's the belly that makes you so lovable. See, Troy has a shirt on. I'll bet you if Troy took his shirt off,
people would run the other way.
I'll bet you that everyone would just be like, "Oh, I got to get my picture taken with that guy."
That's probably it's the whole shame thing. If you have to go all out,
well, Neil, I wore shorts that were tight like yours last year, and that's what definitely got the mixed reviews. And we did change that a little bit this year, and we'll say loosened it up for lack of a better word, and it was probably the best thing all the way around. But yours definitely has no shame in it, and it's awesome. And obviously being one super fan to another, I absolutely love it. Now, how has the now? Let me back up here a second. I know at Kaufman it's against the rules.
He's awfully excited.
I am very excited to talk about this. I know at Kaufman it's against the rules to wear a mask, and we were kind of talking about this on Twitter. You've actually had Orioles management or somebody that's told you that it's okay to wear a mask within the stadium?
Yeah, what happened was the second day I did it. I was walking around the stadium, and one of the ushers stopped me and was like, "You can't wear a mask." And as I was getting ready to take off the mask, another usher came up to her and was like, "No, we got this okayed by management." And I'm like, apparently they were watching me and they got it okayed. I didn't ask for any special permission, but I don't think you can wear masks, but I think they gave me.
Now, have you heard anything else from the Orioles personally about what you do as far as like or dislike goes? Because I'll be honest with you, the Royals management, for the most part, does not like what I do, and they don't like what Chris does. They don't like the Superfans at all. It's just not their way. And so, have you heard anything from Orioles management other than being allowed to wear your mask?
I haven't heard anything, but I'd be surprised if they thought negatively of it. Because I'm taking pictures with kids, and I'm just out there to have a good time. I'm not, mean to anybody. I'll take pictures with last week with Red Sox fans. They haven't come to me directly. But I have to imagine after 14 years of having a stagnant ballpark, this is.
Now we're talking with Neil Moorhouse. What is it? LuchadOriole? Is that
LuchadOriole?
LuchadOriole. Okay. LuchadOriole. We're talking with Neil Moorhouse on the Royalman Report. Neil, you mentioned the 14 losing seasons and that you guys are finally on the brink of something special there in Baltimore. How far do you think this team can go? Do you think that they can outlast the vaunted Yankees and the Rays right now you guys are still 5.5 out, but where are you in the wild card? You're right there, so you guys are even in the wild card right now with Tampa.
Correct. I think if we can make it into the playoffs, we are positioned to be able to make a run. Like, these are special players that have a lot of confidence, which we haven't seen before in Baltimore in a very long time. And I don't want to jinx them or anything. But I really think they can make it. They can make it.
How long have you been an Orioles fan, Neil?
I've been an Orioles fan my whole life. I grew up that way. My dad took me to the old Memorial Stadium before they tore that down. I remember Eddie Murray and Cal Ripken. I mean, I'm 31, and so you're probably talking 5 years old. I remember going to the stadiums. Like, it's a long time.
If and we don't want to jinx anything, but because we had a no-hitter going today, so we were very aware of a jinx, but. If the Orioles can make it to the postseason, have you already started to think about, how you're going to get tickets and maybe what your character might be in for if you guys can make it that far?
I don't think I'll have a problem living 2 blocks from the stadium, knowing a lot of people, just bartending and being who I am. I don't think I'll have a problem finding tickets. When I'm in there, the crowd is just going to be electric. I cannot wait for it.
That's awesome. What's your bar in case any Royals fans are ever in Baltimore? Is it two? You said it's 2 blocks from the stadium there.
Yeah, it's Noble's Bar. It's right here on Federal Hill and South Charles Street. We're friendly to whoever comes in. I mean, we might talk some trash, but it's never negative.
People don't talk trash to Royals fans. They just feel bad for us.
Yeah, everybody just pats us on the head. Oh, you're Royals fans. That's got to be rough.
Well, that's great, man.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. And Troy over here, he's just smiling from. Hey, go Orioles! He's smiling from ear to ear. He's finally found a kindred spirit. Super fan. So now, have you been approached by other super fans other than Troy Is this like this super secret club? Like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen or something?
I got a fan down in Washington, being close. He claims to be a super fan. He claims to be a super fan, and I actually follow him on Twitter. And I'm definitely trying to get him more involved in the super fandom. Because he doesn't. He's too ashamed to take off his shirt like I am. But I would love to have like a throwdown with like opposing team super fans. If we get them out here, like I think it would be a good time to
super fan convention. I think that needs to happen. You need to save your money and go out there where apparently this is a haven where they like super fans.
Apparently, it's not like Kaufman where they hate you. The funny thing is, it's too bad that Major League Baseball doesn't embrace the ones of us that have come up with this on our own and what have you, and made us part of like the All-Star experience the way they do the mascots. That'd be really cool to have all the super fans get together, but I just don't know if there's enough space in the world for Neil and I to stand right next to each other. We're both pretty big dudes, so it would be quite the sight. But Neil, I'll tell you this, and we're going to let you get back to work or drinking or whatever it is you're doing there at the bar tonight. But first off, I'm excited that you're doing it. I'm always excited to see people go outside of themselves and join the super fandom. And for somebody that's been doing this for 3 years, if you're already having a great experience with it, keep chucking along, man. Because I can't wait to see either you here in Kansas City or maybe I'll finally get out to the East Coast and make a game at Baltimore, and we can have a little superfan party behind home plate there.
I'd love to help set it up. If you guys want to do it. We're a fun town.
Well, until we talk to you again, Neil, have a great night. Neil Moorhouse, LuchadOriole from Baltimore, Maryland, joining us today on the Royalman Report. We're going to be right back in just a second.
All right, Neil. Thanks a lot, man. Take care. Go Orioles, all right?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. See you later.
That's why I hate Skype.
What the hell was that?
That's why I hate Skype. The delay is so bad on Skype.
Oh my God!
Do you notice that he was like spinning back and forth on a chair or something?
He was holding his laptop or his tablet or something, and he was walking around with it.
Is that what he was doing? I just kept seeing the world moving behind him. I was like, wow, the world does revolve around this guy.
All right, we'll be right back.
I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked to you as it fell, and now you're in my way. I trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, red sheen, skin was showing, hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number.
Come to Spit Cup this week. We'll let the person who has the highest bar tab ride the bull. We don't have any TVs in our bar, but we make our own entertainment. Mondays, it's free cover charge to anybody with a gun rack in their pickup truck. Tuesdays, we've got $8 beer night. All domestic beers are on special for only $8. It's Spit Cup. Wednesdays is longest tobacco spit. Thursdays is foot fungus night. Friday night is jamboree night. Bring your crap kick in your 10-gallon hats. And this weekend, you get our world-famous Spit Cup girls. You get to pick which one has the most teeth. It's Spit Cup.
No love letters, talking to the wall.
Or you could go to Kelly's Westport Inn. The highest quality drinks with the lowest prices. You know what we do. Drinks, friends, plenty of TV showing sports. They've got all the basketball and all the baseball on. Live music on the weekends. The best pizza in Kansas City and fun. Kelly's has the best rooftop patio in town and is voted one of the best places in Kansas City to check out the view, if you know what I mean, and maybe make a new friend. Make the best choice for your evening entertainment, Kelly's Westport Inn. Kelly's is at 500 Westport Road in Kansas City, Missouri. Kelly's Westport Inn. Tell them the Royalman Report sent you.
Monday Night Mike. In the last 2 years, all of the teams in the NFL, with the exception of the Chiefs, have made some sort of upgrade at quarterback or have maintained their franchise player.
If you're telling me this year in the draft that the Chiefs have the opportunity to trade 2 first-round picks along with their second-round picks both years for the number 1 overall pick to take Matt Barkley, I'm jumping on that. I am. Maybe I'm alone in that. Maybe most people think that's too much. I don't.
Listen to Monday Night Pikes live every Monday at econetwork.com.
It's all around great game. Did you want to go longer? Of course, but I mean, we have some pitch count limitations, but I mean, 7 innings is pretty. That's all you can really ask for.
How confident you feel with those 8 strikeouts tonight? That's how many you had. How confident you feel?
Usually, I'm pretty amped up when I'm pitching. Tonight, I felt a little more calm and just kind of see where it took me. But honestly, I wasn't really trying to strike guys out tonight. I was just trying to get early contact and let them get themselves out. And strikeouts are going to come, like I said. But defense also did a great job. Eibner throwing a guy out of 3rd and at home in the 7th camp.
This is Kent Babb, and you're listening to the Royalman Report.
Those guys are hilarious.
And welcome back into the Royalman Report. You know, I don't know if
you know who that was?
Yeah, that's Brooks Pounders.
That was Brooks Pounders, baby.
And he looks like a guy named Brooks Pounders.
Brooks Pounders.
Yeah. So.
The Brooks Pounders.
Another one.
Sorry, I saw that on Kings of Kaufman yesterday, and I was like, he's got to be. I've got to do this video.
Well, he's a friend of the program, and he's a good friend of the program. That's another Jason Adam get right there. Jason Adam was talking about.
That's a fake Ned get. That is, I pestered him into being on this program.
Well, Jason, he had also seen a message from Jason about being on the show, and Jason's like, yeah, you got to go on with those guys. And then
why can't you give me Brooks Pounders, Troy? That's all I'm
I'll
asking.
give you Brooks Pounders.
Give me Brooks Pounders.
I remember the day that you got him signed that you said you were going to quit the show if we couldn't get him. So it became a top mission.
No, it had to happen. It had to happen, and it did. And he's pitching well, by the way, in Wilmington. So shout out to Brooks Pounders. What up?
And shout out to Jason Adam, who was featured in the Kaufman Down on the Farm report. He's got like 110 strikeouts this year. And so they were showing
some stuff to get excited about still.
And while
we're talking about pitching, there's some guy. What is his name? Guthrie, I think is his name. That had a pretty good day today. So
what's his Twitter handle? It's Guthrie.
Jay Guthrie. Was it 46?
I think so. I'm going to tweet him and see if maybe he's just chilling at home.
I'm sure he's chilling at home, Troy. I'm sure he's just going to be like, oh, I just got a tweet about my potential no hitter. So welcome back to the Royalman Report. We're just sitting here chilling on a Sunday night. That was Neil Moorhouse of LuchadOriole fame. Look at you! Look at how much he's smiling.
It makes me happy that other people are as insane as I am.
It's like a unicorn. It's like a pink unicorn walking through the forest and finding another pink unicorn. It's like, hey, we're pink unicorns.
Pretty much. That about covers it.
Is that how that works?
So, yeah, I didn't go to the ball game today because I don't own any tickets for Sundays, and I didn't go because I didn't have a ticket. And lo and behold, I thought I was about to have the worst day of my life because I thought that for sure there was going to be a no-hitter at the K today.
You weren't going to be there.
And I wasn't going to be there because that's like one of my bucket list things is to see a no-hitter, perfect game, playoff win, World Series win. You know, I dream big here. Maybe a playoff win for the Chiefs. That would be cool too. But Jeremy Guthrie throws 7 and let's see, when did the not hit happen?
The 8th.
That was So 7 and no, that was before that, wasn't it?
7th.
I think that was in the 7th. There was a hit that was ruled a hit that I guess was a hit. I mean, depending on who you ask, Alcides Escobar had to do more than a normal play to get it. So. But it's another one of those times when Hosmer could have had the ball, and he's done some great things, but he's got this swiping motion.
Nobody likes to swipe.
I
tell my kid not to do it.
That drives DB Lesky absolutely insane. David Lesky, a good friend of ours from Pine Tar Press, was just nuts about that after it happened today because he just does that swipe, and it's just like it's a comfort for Hosmer. You can tell, like if you watch the replay today, he taps his glove on the ground. He knows that ball's going to hit the ground, taps his glove on the ground, and then it's like he just waits it there until he's sure where the ball's going to go. Well, he overswipes it, throws the ball in the air. They rule it a hit. Twitter goes insane because it could have just as easily been ruled an error. But Escobar did have to do more than a normal play to get to it, therefore it's ruled a hit. Then another inning later,
I think we've got it if you want to break some sort of rule. So
go for it. We're going to get in so much trouble.
Oh, yeah, screw it. That's all right.
That's in the hole. Escobar makes a nice pick on a tough hop and cannot get him. Low throw. And they give Paulie a hit. Wow. And that is not at all agreeable to the umpires and scorers in the stands. Now, big hand for Guthrie.
Yeah, and the thing about it, Grog is talking in the chat room about that he didn't want to hear Hawk, but Hawk was agreeing too. Hawk was like, no, that should have been an error. I mean, the rule in baseball is if it's a playable ball, it's a ball that can be played with ordinary effort, that is touched, and the reason that the official scorer selected that as a hit instead of an error is because Escobar was way back of a normal position. I can understand why he did it, and I was still pretty fired up that he called it a hit a hit. So.
But regardless, an inning later, Guthrie gives up 2 hits back to back. They pull him out of the game. Right call, wrong call, who cares at that point? It's probably the right call because it had been such a high-intensity game at that point for him. And he has been on fire. I don't have the stats in front of me like I should, but he's got a sub-1 ERA in his last 3 starts. The whole rotation has a sub-1.5 ERA in this homestand, and they've just been lights out. Of course, the Royals have to come back off of another Hosmer error from what I believe was another swipe there in the 8th inning that would have ended the inning and kept Guthrie in line for the win, but instead the win goes to Greg Holland in the 9th inning. Tim Collins, gives up the hit that becomes the error. I guess he gives up the error. I don't know how you want to say it, but Hosmer responsible for the error, 2-run score. Royals come back, and as our Lori Jen said, it became a Papa John's day as the Royals scored more than 5 runs and won. So, big day for the Royals, and you definitely can get your Papa John's discount with the code Royals5 tomorrow. They're not a sponsor, but
no, they're not.
But I appreciate the half-price pizza because it's the only way that you can afford Papa John's pizza.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's
Tell us
that.
Some more, Troy.
Additionally, let's go from the Guthrie and starting pitching thing to talk a little bit about Dayton Moore and his ability as a major league general manager. There's always the talk of does he win or lose trades, and I think probably going into last year he was sitting with a D or an F with most people, with an incomplete because you had to wait to see how the Greinke trade worked out. Well, the Greinke trade, for all intents and purposes, is done at this point. He's gonna hit the end of his contract, and really that's all you can judge what the trade was by, because he could have left at that point, or maybe he stays for a longer deal, but he can still come back to Kansas City if he so chooses. I don't think he will, but he could. And he's getting blown up in Los Angeles right now. He's got an ERA over 6 since he's got there.
I think he's the last 4 games he's given up 4 runs or more.
Right.
I think they said that stat on the game today.
But every player that Kansas City got in the Greinke deal is part of this Royals team right now. And Escobar and Kane are essential parts of it. Oh, I take that back. I'm sorry. I overstepped, and I'm going to get blown up for this. Odorizzi's not on this team yet. Probably should be, but he's not yet. He will be, I would say, next year at the latest. I would think they can't possibly keep him in AAA till 2014. So he's had some troubles in AAA, but all in all, he's ready for the major leagues. But Kane and Escobar have been a huge part of this team. Jeffers has had some troubles, but he's back in the bullpen and serving his purpose. Overall, I think that was a real positive trade. It was a real positive trade all the way around. And so you look at that one, and then we lose the Milky trade. For all intents and purposes, I guess you lose the Milky trade, but maybe Dayton knew something there.
I don't know, man. Is Milky playing right now?
He's not. And we got Jonathan Sanchez, who was a joke, but then somehow we managed to, get the Rockies drunk and convince them that Sanchez was worth a shot for them, and got Guthrie, who may have been DFA'd a week later, but who says that the Royals would have been able to get Guthrie at that point? And they showed a stat where Sanchez is 0-3 with an ERA over 9 or at 9, and he's on the 15-day disabled list now. And, of course, Guthrie is on fire and could be in line for a big contract this offseason. Hopefully the Royals can sign him. It's going to take 2 years to get it done. Hopefully it's not going to be $10 million a year, but that's what I've heard batted around, that Guthrie could be a $10 million pitcher this offseason.
Well, if he pitches the way he's pitched the last 3 games, I'd give it to him. Problem is that he's been hot and cold just like Sanchez has as well. And part of that problem is which Guthrie are you signing? Are you getting the Rockies Guthrie that couldn't hit that wall over there, or are you getting the Guthrie the last three outings? And hopefully he has turned something around. I mean, you got to really credit Dave Island working with him just in this brief amount of time because he came in just radioactive. He came in terrible, and the last 3 games, I'd put him up against anybody right now.
Right, and Prez Mike, I think it was, got into an argument with me when Guthrie was off to the bad starts about it wasn't Colorado that messed him up and all this and that. And I was like, and that he was never a very good pitcher. I'm like, you don't understand what pitchers do in that stadium. Greg Maddux all but refused to pitch in that stadium. He did everything he could to make sure that he did not pitch road games in Colorado because that stadium messed with his mind so bad. And it messes pitchers up. And yes, Ubaldo Jimenez, who's an okay pitcher, did fine there, and there's been others that have done okay. Jeff Francis did okay till he hurt himself. There's been pitchers that have done okay, but all in all, it's not been a good place for anybody to pitch, and Guthrie's showing that now. So,
I agree.
So yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm looking back and forth between talking to Chris and looking at the chat room, but everybody seems to kind of agree with what we're saying that he's at least worthy of a longer look, and I don't know if I don't know how people would react if we were signed him. I think at this point it'd be positive, but I think you got to say the Sanchez Guthrie trade. He wins that trade. He saw something, and he likes these high upside guys. And Sanchez didn't pay off, but Guthrie did. And if you put Guthrie up against the Milky trade, then all in all, that's probably a wash.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I agree with the premise. Sanchez was so bad. He basically is one of the, I don't know, I rattled off like 4 or 5 reasons that this team just was in the crapper for this season, and he's one of them.
Definitely.
There was a period of about 2 months where he started, and the team just came out flat, knowing that they had no chance to win. So.
And the kicker to it, and this is where you got to dock Dayton more, is he brought Uni in. Uni turns out to be a problem. They get rid of him. The team seems red hot without him. They bring
that'll
in
shake back out though. I think we're just on kind of a rebound.
Really?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Plus this team always plays better when they're out of it. The trick for this team is going to be how can you play lights out in May and June when it counts. And May and June is when we had that 12-game slide and we come out and lay a fart in church on opening day and sure, we play like rock stars, and we're world beaters in August and September. But this team's got to get it through their mind to get hot early, and basically put together a 2003 season with this club. And if that can happen, then I think we can start getting crazy and taking our shirts off at the stadium, just like the Orioles. But I think it's so far this team. Nothing that this team does in September has any relevance if they're not in it. So,
the thing is, and they're talking about this in the chat room too, is there's still a lot of people that don't want Hochevar here, but he's going to be back next year. They have team control; he'll be back. You're going to have Chen for sure. Mendoza deserves another year I think they have team control on him. So if they can get him another year, I know he's out of options, but I think they have arbitration with him. So if you can get him another year, you might as well. You're stuck with Chen for another year. You've got Hochevar most likely, probably going to have Will Smith, and so this team's big offseason signing is going to be Jeremy Guthrie, and that's going to be your starting rotation, and that's still not a starting rotation that can win deep in the playoffs, but is it good enough to get you to mid-season, to get you hopefully a healthy Danny Duffy back, and the rest of those that are out on arm injuries, can they get enough back that when Chen does finally fall apart, or when we've had enough of Hochevar
fall apart,
or when we've had enough of Hochevar mid-season, or where we could move those guys to the long rotation or to the long spots in the bullpen and what have you, it'd be nice to see. But we'll talk a little bit more about that on the other side, and of course give our big announcement as well. We'll be right back on the other side.
My shoes and dance.
Troy, what are you doing this weekend?
Gonna grab a beer somewhere. What do you have in mind?
I heard about this awesome new bar downtown. It's called Rage. The waitresses have a contest to see who has the most piercings.
No, man, that's not really my scene.
Well, there's another bar close by called Spit Cup. Check it out. The bartenders wear chaps, and every hour they shoot a guy.
No, seriously, I just want a bar where I can sit down and watch the game.
Okay, I've got just the place. It's called Lilac. You sit on pillows, and you drink from eucalyptus leaves.
No, Ned, but I just want a place where I can get a cheap drink and watch the football game.
Okay, I got it. This place, it's got a TV. It's called 816.
Yep.
All their drinks come in NBA hats.
Man, I just want a place like Kelly's.
Oh, you mean Kelly's Westport Inn? No, they've got all the basketball and bowl games. They've even got a heated roof, and the view is really nice, too, if you know what I'm saying. Why didn't you just say you wanted to go to Kelly's?
Kelly's Westport Inn, 500 Westport Road. Make it your place to go any time of the week. Tell them the Royalman Report sent you.
Kelly's Westport, it's the place where you buy beer. This guy came into the bar the other day and was telling me that they had friends in town and went down to that fancy bar district downtown. They went to one of those swanky no-ball cap bars and ordered a beer. Now, this wasn't one of those imported beers, wasn't even one of those microbrew deals. This bartender rang up the tab and he wanted $27 for 3 dadgum beers. $27 for some beers. That isn't right. That isn't fair. So he took them down to see us. We got them some nice big beers for half that price. Even had one of the ladies find a fella there. Got him some pizza. Listen, don't fall victim to those overpriced, no-ball cap bars down there. You might as well take your money and throw it in the trash. Kelly's Westport, it's the place where you buy beer. Kelly's Westport Inn, tell them the Royalman Report sent you.
And welcome back in for the last time to the Royalman Report. That makes me really, really sad. Even with the news that's coming up, that makes me really, really sad just because it's been a long road the last year and a half to get to where we're at right now. And
been a long road.
A long road. And we've had our ups and downs.
Good road and a bad road.
But let's jump in the chat room real quick. We love our chat room at royalmanreport.com. And Greg.
We love most of the chat room.
Yes. Of course.
I'm talking to you, Dave Darby.
We love you, Dave Darby. Dave takes it real hard too. He takes
I'm sorry, Dave.
He thinks that sometimes we're being serious, and we're never serious. We love you, Dave.
I'm totally serious. Dave, you are an odd fish.
That I have to agree with, but aren't we all?
In a nice way.
Anyway, so earlier tonight, Greg, our friend Grog on Twitter, GROGG, he mentioned that Milky did put together quite the 110-game season. Probably going to be enough to win the batting title. In all seriousness, because he's one game or one at bat short or something.
Be a fun asterisk to put in there.
Yeah, and then let's see. I'm scrolling through here real quick, and Dave Darby said that he didn't think Hoach would be there. Greg agreed that it's not good enough. It's the same conversation we had last year when it came to pitching. And Clint Scholes made a good point that Hoach may not be back. He may cost $5 million in arbitration, and the Royals may just say see ya and put that money towards somebody else who I was going to say somebody better, but with this
somebody different
with this team, you never know. But you would think that would have to go to somebody better. Dave agreed, said that Dayton Moore has to clear out the starting pitching pass, which I absolutely agree with. And then I think I mentioned Greg said that a rotation where you have Will Smith, Hoach Haver, and Guthrie, you're going to be working hard to get to 500, and not even mention that Chen's ERA is over 5, and Dave, mentioned that there's no all-stars, but 7 guys that could be 3, 4, or 5s. Martin Steele mentioned that one of our commercials was the first one. That is actually incorrect. While it was a great older commercial that you and I had done, the original commercials, of course, were me doing reads that were awful, and then Chris took it over and is a lot more creative than I am. And the first one ever was the Siri commercial, and we definitely loved that one. And
do I still have that one?
I don't know.
If I do, hang on.
I don't know. We played it about 700 times over at 31st.
This bad one?
We're excited to have an exclusive interview with the new iPhone 4 assistant, Siri. Hello, Siri. How are you doing today?
Thank you. It's nice for me to be here.
Siri.
Oh yeah, that one was terrible.
That one was great. I love that commercial. And then
we did an updated one for the Vault.
Yes,
with the actual Siri voice.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, so you can
because that Siri voice is Chris.
Yeah, that one's me.
But
thank you. It's nice for me. Yeah, digitizing my voice. I had a lot of time at my old job, so I could make a lot of those commercials. I've kind of fallen off. I need to do that.
So let's talk about our show a little bit. We always try to provide you the best in Kansas City baseball and national baseball and fun. Like David mentioned earlier in the chat room, that there's a fan side of sports that the mainstream media ignores, and I don't know if you want to say this on the air, but I'm going to throw you out there anyways. But you had said how baseball writers are sticks in the mud. They're all dinosaurs. They're old guys, and you've had the opportunity to spend some time in the press box with a credential that only allows you to write about baseball, not speak.
Yeah, I think
I
actually have to kill you just
because
you mentioned it.
But you get naughty words thrown at you by radio hosts from here in town that don't appreciate you anymore. And
there's stories I could tell. I just can't tell them here on the air.
Yeah, so. Exactly. But anyways, you've spent some time in the press box, and you've been around these guys, and you're right. They're all old-fashioned guys that just aren't ready to embrace a new age, and a lot of that has to do with because this new age is going to take their job away.
Well,
and
yeah, I think there's some of that. I think there's a lot of it is just that this is new. They're used to being able to control their message and control their fandom, and they know that if they just give out enough T-shirts, that people will continue to come to the ballpark, and they have numbers and they work it in a very corporate way. Well, fandom isn't like that. Fandom, being a fan of a team or being it means being happy with the team. It means being mad at the team. It means living and dying with everything that your team does. And I think what this podcast has allowed us to do certainly is give an avenue for that. And what I don't think that I don't want to put words in your mouth, but what I don't think you intended is for this to become a community centered around it. And that's really what the Royalman Report and this little Twitter group, that it's hundreds of almost thousands people strong, and
it is,
and it's because of some of the social media thing, and it's not all because of this podcast, but it certainly is a very special thing that you're not going to see with the Chiefs. You're not going to see really anywhere else except for right here, and that's what I'm most proud of.
Well, hopefully you guys can get that with the Chiefs on the Echo Sports Report. Of course, all of us part of the Echo Sports family now, or Echo Report family. Echo Report, EKOH report.com. And for anybody that goes, why did you spell Echo that way? It's our initials, guys. Just think about it for a second.
And you completely botched the URL. It's Echo Network, not Echo Report, but that's okay.
Oh,
it's
see, I'm all
network.com.
I'm all messed up here.
All right,
but
it's no problem, man. You
EchoNetwork.com.
Go ahead and throw your spiel.
But the great thing about Echo Network and our Royals community, as the Royals community as a whole, as far as Twitter and that's concerned, that is probably tens of thousands of people, a lot more than you see out to the K. Our little corner of it is definitely thousands of people as well. I have the numbers to prove that. And where we have gotten, when I look back and see that our first episode had 45 listeners, our first two episodes, and we had Christian Colon on our first episode, and we got 45 downloads for that first episode. And I think back to where we've come from, and there was somebody else here in town doing a Royals podcast, and never in my wildest dreams did I think that Broken Bat Single was going to quit. And for whatever reason, he's just stopped doing it. He still writes and does his thing on Twitter and what have you. And I'd love to see him come back because I think he brings a different view than we do. I never intended for this podcast to be what he does, and it's not. And like you said, that's the great thing about it is it's become quite the community. Well, because of this, we had Jeff Logan on, and that birthed a radio show. It wasn't anything we got paid for. It was something that the Kansas City Baseball Vault bought from Union Broadcasting, and this Thursday is our last episode of that. And we know that someday this show is going to go in directions that we can't control right now, be it different people, be it different places that we're going to be on. There's some things in the works, and we really hope that they all pan out, but we realize that it's never going to get there as the Royalman Report. And the Royalman Report is really, really, really special to me because it was my idea. It's the first thing that I've done in my life that was really a creative idea of my own, and it really took off the way I wanted it to, and it's really ahead of pace. And I got to tell myself that when I get so mad at how backwards thinking the Royals are, or how I can't get a foot in the door at some places, or I think how Union Sports just kind of looks at us and laughs on Thursday, and they don't realize what they have. And it's really frustrating to me, but we've got something very special in our downloaders and our listeners and people that are involved with us on Facebook and Twitter, and we appreciate all you people. And I mean, please send us your thoughts at royalmanreport@gmail.com. That email is going to continue strong for at least a little while. But let us know what you have liked about the Royalman Report. You know, if it is, like Dave said, the fan side of it, or you really, really liked that we have the bloggers on. You know, obviously Kevin Goldstein's one of our most downloaded episodes, and I'm going to do, as Clint says, I'm going to name drop all over the floor here for the rest of the segment probably. But, you know, we've done great things. We've had JJ Picola, we've had Kevin and Jason, and you know, great guys all over. You know, Mike and I get called to do a podcast with Pine Tar Press, and they say, you know, they kind of deemed us as the ones that started Royals podcasting in Kansas City, which just isn't true. I mean, that's Broken Bat Singles thing, but David Lesky had remarked on how, you know, what we were doing is what really kind of set the pace for what they want to do, and they're going to do some great things over at Pine Tar Press, and I have no idea what direction that Clint and David are going to take that show, but they've got all the connections in the world to do a great minor league show and a major league show with Greg behind Pine Tar Press. So it'll be interesting to see how they go with that. The Royalman Report ends today. For me, that's something that's very sad. But the show doesn't end. The Kansas City Baseball Vault will end on Thursday on 1510, and then we're going to take the name because we came up with it. And we're gonna take it, and this is gonna become the Kansas City Baseball Vault, and we're gonna do some vault type things on here. We're gonna change it up a little bit. It's not gonna be quite the show that it's been in the past. We're gonna really make a focus on having some true segments. You know, we're gonna have an around Kansas City baseball where we may or may not still involve the T-Bones in that. I think we will, just because it's a nice touch, and we're gonna talk about all the levels of baseball. We're not just going to talk about the Royals because, frankly, right now, and at least for another 6 months or so, there is no reason to have this show completely focus on the Royals. We're going to go out and we're going to still get some of those old A's players, and we're going to get some of the old Royals and have them on when we can. You know, but we're also going to continue to do Royalman Report type things, like interview Neil and people like him, or take up people like Kevin Goldstein and what have you. But it's just going to give us a chance with the Kansas City Baseball Vault to really embrace all of us, because it was a name that we all agreed upon. It was a name that we all came up with together, and by we I mean Chris and myself and Mike and Jeff. And you know, I even thought this week about possibly changing my Twitter handle away from KC Royalman, and more embracing maybe the show and my real name or something. And the guys talked me out of it, so I'll say KC Royalman. But I love being a super fan, but that's not how I want people to think about me. I want people to think about me for what I do with this show, because what we do with this show is something special. And we're going to continue to do something special with this show. But now we have a chance to take a show that has a name that works and take it to radio. And yes, it's still baseball-centric, and that's always going to be hard for our radio station to pick up and really run with. But I mean, shoot, they do these KU shows and MU shows and K-State shows and what have you, and I don't know why you couldn't have an off-season Royal show. But I've been kind of you know, going on and on here, and for all of us here at the Royalman Report and at Echo Network, this is a big move for us, and it seems silly to build up all this over a name change, but the name change means a lot to us, because it's really the acceptance that this show is going to go on no matter who's on it. But of course, we want it to be the four of us in some aspect. But there's a chance that down the road, you know, I take a job in Denver. I've looked at a couple of jobs out there that pay very, very well, and it doesn't look like the one that I recently was asked about is going to work out. But there's a chance that, you know, I could do that. And I don't want people, when people see me, I want them to know me as KC Royalman. That's fine. But I want them to think of me as Troy, the guy from the Kansas City Baseball Vault. And I just think, you know, Chris and I, when Chris joined the show and when I started doing the show, we had monikers. That's what got us to be quote unquote famous in Kansas City. And to do a show like this, you have to have a little bit of local internet fame to really get going. And it has allowed us that. But now it's time for people to embrace us as the people that we are, and to continue doing great work on these shows like we do. And, you know, Chris has spent a lot of money down here. I've invested a lot on the website, not nearly as much as Chris has on getting this all up and going. And we're going to continue to provide you a great show, but we need to know what you want. So let us know at royalmanreport@gmail.com. Let us know what segments you've really liked. Let us know what you've really liked from the vault if you've listened. But more importantly, start emailing 810 and 610 and everybody in town, even AM stations that don't have sports right now. If you don't like what they play and you'd rather have our show on there, let them know. We would love to get to a point where this was a radio show. It's not urgent for us. It's not something that is necessarily something that we're going to do or fail, but the realization that sometimes it's hard for us to get this show off like we'd like every week would be a lot easier if we had somewhere to really do it. Now, something that's been started talking about in the chat room and that I need to get to is we're actually moving. Chris, you want to go ahead and talk about a little bit about the time change?
Yeah, we're gonna move to Saturdays for temporarily, probably through the end of the season, and that's just because that is when the studio is available. So that is, yeah, we're still gonna do the show live as much as we can, and if we can't live to tape, we're still looking at doing an outing, probably either centered around the last preseason Chiefs game, or maybe one of the first out-of-town Chiefs games, maybe over at Kelly's, and try to get all of the Echo Network podcasts, and we've got now 6 of them, maybe even 7 by the end of in a couple of weeks. So we're going to try to get everybody around, and yes, we are. I think Dave Darby and Martin were talking about. I mean, the uniqueness of this particular show is that it is recorded live with a chat room, and you guys are a critical part of the success of this show. And you know, we quite frankly wouldn't and couldn't do it without you guys. And that's why it's been so fun, and that's why it's so difficult to make these adjustments and changes, because we are very tied to these shows, and so they and they're very personal. I mean, you could see when Troy was talking how important it is to him, and I mean, this is his baby. So it's a big deal, and it's we appreciate you guys putting up with us for as long as you have, and we honestly don't know what is coming up with next. We just know that the baseball vault's ending on 15/10 this week, and we had an opportunity maybe to keep the baseball vault going. It'll be kind of a hybrid format of the Royalman Report and the baseball vault as it is now. It'll be more podcasty and goofy and crap like that. So,
and the thing is, if the Kansas City Baseball Historical Society decides to buy more time with 15/10 in the future, or even if we do get the show onto a radio station at some point, that there's nothing to say that we have to stop the podcast. The great thing is this allows us to have a brand that we can extend across multiple formats. We can have the KC Baseball Vault podcast, and we can have the KC Baseball Vault show, and that's another reason that it's important for the name. And to get away from the show a little bit, this show allowed people like Chris to get involved with this and to get his creative juices working. And I'll tell you, Chris is a goofy guy, and he's a thorough pain in my ass most of the time, and I'll be honest with you, he pisses me off a lot with what he says on different places and whatever, and all the shit he gives me, but he's a great guy, and he has done a lot with getting all the podcasts up and running, and to a point where he's taking a significant amount of time away from him, his own personal matters, his wife, his kids, his own things that he does, and it's been hard at times to get the shows on the air every Sunday and what have you, and we've worked hard. But then Chris also went and decided that he wanted to do EchoNetwork.com, which is great because it has touched people in a different aspect where it's not a sports website. It's a website where people can write and talk and do fun things. And, I had Greg come up to me, and I'm going to kind of out Greg on this, and he doesn't know I'm talking about this, but Greg, Grog, he came up to me and he said he loves what we do and what we're doing with Echo Network.com, because he's writing little movie reviews and stuff for that site. And Greg is very, very introverted, and he kind of started to come out of his shell through this community, and it's been great to see that from Greg, and to have people come back and say, your show has changed, me as a person. It's allowed me to become more outgoing or to get really more into sports or have a better understanding. And I've had people tell me all those things, and that's all really cool. And I'm embarrassing Greg just talking about it, but yeah, yes, Engel, I do talk a lot, and I wish Michael Engel could be here. We did mention that we're stupid and can't remember emails we read. He did mention that his sisters are in town, and that he was going to be away, and it wasn't his article. We found out that coined the term LuchadOriole, so he had coined it slightly different.
Well, thank God we got that. Thank
God
we got that.
Well, we got to be honest. We still want to be. We don't want to try to take anybody else's credit.
if this show has meant nothing, it's that we are a factual and news gathering
right. We do our best, but no, we've always been an option for the fans, and we're going to continue to be an option for the fans. And like Mike says, I do talk a lot, and maybe people have stopped listening at this point, but we're going to do more, and maybe there is an Echo Network softball game in the future, or volleyball game, Greg had
that's going to happen,
or Dave had mentioned something about maybe doing a car wash, which we need a lot better looking people. We need to get Jenny and any friends that she may have, and any of the other ladies that are Royalman Report fans, Ryan Verdugo's sister or something, to come up and do that car wash for us.
That'll work.
But we are talking about doing a Kickstarter here in the future, so stay tuned on that. We're gonna find a way to take this show to the next level, be it via podcast or via the radio show. But as you know, that music, which will stay as it has on the vault, it is telling us it's time to go. So thank you, everybody, for the last year and a half. For the final time, I'm going to be saying goodbye from the Royalman Report. We're going to be saying hello from the KC Baseball Vault on Thursday, and then again on Saturday. Watch the Twitters and Facebooks, and you'll notice the names will start to change over time. But until then, for Michael Engel, for Jeff Herr, for everybody that helped us in the beginning, Vinkman and all the guys over at Aaron Gnerk and all the guys over at Big Dumb Fun Show, of course, Chris Kamler,
Sam Saponaro,
all the people that have helped us through the time, and all of you, the listeners, thank you so much, and we can't wait to see you, to talk to you on Thursday, and then again next Sunday. Until then, go Royals.
What you trying to be yourself, boy?
This is the Echo Network.